Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Well, his wide receiver was one of the big portal additions in the offseason, Kirk. He's been spending time with the quarterback trying to build a quick connection. We'll see if they have that today.
Well, they put a big investment into this receiver, and now you find out if he's worth it. Opportunity to make some big plays, attacking this defense downfield. Let's see if he's worth the hype.
Shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Running play called on third and short. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the Blue Hens move into the red zone. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Tries to get it to the running back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's John. He's tackled at the 17. It's only been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So Ohio State's offense gets their first crack now. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. They'll have to throw it here on second down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. And they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. The Blue Hens will line up to boot it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Buckeyes will line up on first and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch is made down the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Personal foul gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The offense moves into the red zone now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Tailback with another carry. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking for the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. He knocks it through with confidence.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Punga. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Over the middle and incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Blue Hens pick up enough yardage for a first down. Heading left after the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him, a big gain missed by the drop.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Inside the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
The Blue Hens with 1st and 10 here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. He finds his man. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
And the Blue Hens are in the red zone. Single back, takes the handoff. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Blue Hens. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. You know, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. The screen to the wide receiver. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
He keeps it on the design run. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Short completion, the third down play coming up.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, and it's caught across the middle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is gaining close to the red zone.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He gets loose. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 3rd and goal. Look at his throw for it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The field goal is good. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the return. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best of the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
Blue Hens will kick this away to begin the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. Quick throw, the catch is made. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Second down, they're going to throw it. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quarterback keeps the football. Eludes a tackle.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Not able to connect, incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. It's a quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Ohio State, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And he'll set up to throw. He's going to be brought down, a sack, and they still trail by 2 points. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense ready to start this drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass complete on a crosser. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46. And the Blue Hens line up on first and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab down the middle, it's Sims. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The back's got it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Handoff here from the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Punga. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down of the 21. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Stays on his feet. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Throwing off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Punga. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Delaware. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point puts them up 9 now. team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's John. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. QB starts the drive with a keeper. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs during the late stages of this game. And the offense trots back onto the field here. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset.
Touchdown, Blue Hens. They cap the drive with 6 points. That's another passing strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage, because right now it is not working.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's John. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. And it's grabbed by the kicking team.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
So the unusual fourth down decision has given this offense a golden chance here. First and goal as they start the drive. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Offense facing second and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Delaware. They continue to roll up the score. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's John. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last time they looked for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Again, makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On first and 10, looking to throw. The short completion with the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, what a grab! Powering through the defender. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up in the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Offense on the field to take over. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum in the defense. Make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. So you got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Finds room at the 30. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. That's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Working clock with the ground game. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times, he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass this time. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now they run the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead, they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And the route is on.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's John. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quick throw, caught over the middle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Looking deep. And that one's picked off. What a play. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. It's the coach's favorite formation, 5-2 formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.